everyone, I'm Radhika. Welcome back to DataZan. I'm really excited today to create bivariate choropleth maps. So without further ado, let's get right into it. Today we are solving Power BI 2021 Workout Wednesday Challenge Week 15. Before going ahead, let's first understand what a choropleth map is. So there is a beautiful website already given in the challenge, which is a guide on what these charts are about. So there are two types of choropleth maps. First one is a univariate choropleth map. Like for this one, this map is using colors to show quantities within geographic area. When we are building choropleth maps, it's important to normalize the data for creating it because this accounts for the differences in geographic areas by converting counts to rates. For bivariate choropleths, it follows the same concept, except that in this time we are using two variables at once. It's important that these two variables should be related to each other, otherwise, we have not made the right choice to choose choropleth maps. I have already downloaded the data from the data.world website. So now let's bring it into Power BI. It's an Excel file, so I will click on import data from Excel and choose the file. Click on open. Now there are two sheets. I will be needing both the sheets, so I have ticked both the checkboxes and clicking on transform data. For the first sheet, we can see that the column headers are not populated properly. So let's choose first rows as headers because these are the headers. And then for Poverty 2019 table, this looks fine. We just need to delete this extra column. Now I will merge these two. It's already given in the challenge that we have to merge these. I am merging this as a new query. So I will go to merge queries and click on merge queries as new. First table is our percent college completion, and the second table is poverty 2019. I am going to be merging on FIPS for both the tables. This is already given in the challenge, that's why I'm choosing FIPS. And we can choose any of the joins. I will just choose inner join and click on OK. There is another merged table that's created. I will just name this as merged. And now from this merge table, we don't need all the columns, and this is our column which we need to expand. From this column, I am just going to select percent in poverty to be included and click on OK. And I will delete all of these columns because we don't need them and click on remove columns. Now this is my college completion and this is poverty percent. And now if you look here, this column is in decimals and this column is like in a percentage. So to bring them both to the same units, I will just divide this column by 100. To do that, I will click on this column, go to transform, and in standard, I will select divide. And then I have to give what value I need to divide this by. So I am choosing 100. Click on OK. And this is now in the right unit. Now I will just disable the load for these two tables because we don't want these tables to be loaded. We just want the merged table, the newly created table to be loaded. And then I will click on close and apply. Next thing that we need to do is we need to create bins as is mentioned in the challenge. So for that, I am going to go to college completion and click on new group. This is the easiest way to create bins in Power BI. And in bin type, I will choose number of bins. And instead of 9 bins, I want 3 bins and click on OK. Similarly, for poverty percent also, I will create a new group and instead of size of bins, I will define number of bins and choose 3. Click on OK. So now I have two variables which will give me 3 bins each, and this 3 cross 3 combination will give me those 9 colors which are required to create choropleth map. Now I will create this map, and in here I will just bring county in location, and this has already given me the counties. Now to give them the proper colors, I need to create a measure which will define the 9 different colors. Because I only need one measure, so I'm not creating another table and putting that measure over there. But the best practice is to create a new table and then put the measure in that table. But for this challenge, I will just create the measure over here. I will call this bivariate description because that is how it is in the tooltip in the challenge. And the hint is already given in the challenge that we need to use a switch function. For this bivariate description measure, we need to create 9 values, which is 3 cross 3 combination. So for 3 values for poverty, I am choosing min, median, and max values. Similarly, for college completion also, I'm using the min, median, and max of all of these values. And we are going to use the value of the particular county to decide whether it is less than min, less than median, or less than max, and define all of these colors. To make it more clear, let's start writing the measure. We will create a variable which is called college percent, because we will be putting all of these values in a bin. So I am going to select selected value of the college bin. Similarly, we need to find what is the selected value of the poverty bin. So selected value of poverty bin. Now we need to find the min, median, and max of both of these college and poverty percentages. So for that, I will create another variable which is called min college percent. That will be equal to, we can't simply do minimum of the college completion column because it will get the context of the county which it is in, and it will give the bin value because only bin value is present. So to remove the context of county, what we will do is we will do calculate and remove the context by adding all and giving merged. Similarly, I will create 3 more values. One is for median, where we will find the median, and another one is max for college percent, where we find the max value of this column. Similarly, I will find the minimum poverty percent and I will calculate it in the same way. So use a calculate DAX function, then use minimum of the poverty column and all merged, so that we remove all the context and get the actual minimum value. I will copy paste this again. So this one will be median, where we calculate the median, and this one will be max, where we calculate max. Now for the return statement, we will use switch condition true. Now we need to check whether the college percent is less than minimum college percent, and at the same time the poverty percent is less than minimum poverty percent. If this is the case, then this makes our first scenario, which is low college completed, low poverty. I will just copy this and make changes as required. For second, I will keep this condition same. So whether college percent is less than minimum college percent, but poverty is less than median poverty. If this is the case, then I will just update this to medium poverty. Next, if college percent is less than minimum college percent, but the poverty percent is less than max poverty percent. I don't know why there are these double ups, so I will just remove that from the name, remove it from here. So now we will call this max poverty. Similarly, we are going to duplicate this for our second set of conditions, where instead of minimum here, we will be checking this with median. I will just copy paste this over here. So we are checking whether the college percent is less than median college with minimum poverty, median poverty, and max poverty. And because this is median, I will write medium college completed. And I will choose these again and make the last set of conditions, which is for maximum. I will copy this here, and instead of medium, I will say max. So if I bring back the challenge, so we are saying if both are low, then it is low college, low medium. Then if college is low but poverty is medium, then low college, medium poverty. And like that, we have built this 3 by 3 matrix. And now we are going to bring this bivariate description measure in color. Now all of these are colored very differently. To give it the right color, we will go to this hamburger icon, and in county, select symbology, and then in style options, we will click on one button at a time and choose the colors. So I'm using the same hex codes as are there in that in the challenge. After adjusting all the colors, this is how the map looks like. Last thing that we need to do is fix the tooltips. So we already have county and bivariate description. We need to add college completed in tooltip and percent in poverty in tooltip. And now if we hover over it, we see percent in poverty and completed college, both of them showing on tooltips. And this marks the end of the challenge. I hope you have enjoyed it. I'll see you in my next one.